Hi everybody, I'm going to try this one more time because I tried it before and it didn't work, so we're going to try it now. I want to introduce you to Galileo. As you can see, this is Galileo High School, which is good enough for 8th graders to use as well. And it is linked with the University System of Georgia, and it actually gives you access to articles, books, journal articles, videos that have been what we call peer reviewed, as in people who are historians, people who are scholars, people who are college professors. So actually, people who are involved in the research, people who are journalists, have all written these articles, published these articles, and they are considered worthy enough to do and use for research. So this is a really great website, and I am going to encourage everybody to get on and everybody to use this website. So you can just Google it, but if you can see up in this upper corner here, there's the URL. But if you Google it, it will give you a link to it. It usually says Galileo, so you can see this one here, Galileo University System of Georgia. That will take you to this link. If you are at home, you will need the current password, which is strip, and it will let you get into the website. If you are at school, it should let you get in automatically. So I'm just going to show you a couple of quick things that you can do with this website. Let's say, first of all, I'm going to encourage you to use the advanced search, because then you can look up different topics at the same time. And so I'm going to put in Helen Keller. I don't have to do that, and I can put in Helen Keller, I could put blind, I could put, and then I could put Annie Sullivan, because I know that was her teacher, Annie Sullivan. And we could look for all of those things. I always click on full text. We don't need to put in anything else. If we were looking for scholarly peer-reviewed journals, we would, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're not just doing that. That would be more for upper level. So for you guys, just click everything, and then let's hit the search button. Again, this was the advanced search, and if you see there, it starts pulling up items. I can scroll down and see a lot of different things. And you're either going to see HTML full text or PDF full text. So I want to show you a couple of these. So we'll go back up. I'll show you this one. So I click on the full text, and look what happens. This page pops up, and it takes a few minutes to load. I think my internet's a little bit slow, so you have to bear with me. But here's Time for Kids, and it shows you the article in Time for Kids. There's the chapters that you can read. There's background information. It's still loading, so I don't have to stay here very long. But it would eventually load all those pages. They're very heavy on graphics, so it's taking a little while for them to load. Okay, let's say that I'm finished with this article. I want to take some notes. I want to make sure I'm saving the notes. A lot of things you can do. You can print the pages. You can add them to a folder in Google Docs, which I highly recommend that you do. And it even gives you the citation information. So let's say you wanted to go ahead and put in your notes, which you should. I'll show you eventually where to do that. Put in your notes the MLA information, so you don't have to go back here. Well, here it is. Here is the MLA information. You don't have to click on that, but I was just saying you could go ahead and highlight this and put it on whatever Google sheet that you're saving. And I may have to help you tweak it a little bit for those hanging indents, but that's okay. We can do that. All right. Hopefully that helped. Okay, let's go back to the list because I'm going to show you another one. So we did a PDF version. So here we are back at our list. These are all PDF versions. Let's look at the HTML version. And that says full text. And it says it's a biography. So here we go. You can even listen to it. So it will play for you if you want to. So you can actually hear it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it here, but it will actually read it to you. and then highlight as it's reading. All right, we'll turn that off for right now. What's really fun is you can even put it in different accents, so we're not going to go there, but it's a fun tool to play with if you ever want to play with it. But there's some more information, so if you were doing Helen Keller, you can use this website. Now, the citation information, the printing, the saving to your Google Drive folder or your Google Classroom folder is all over here. And it's not letting me highlight the Google Classroom folder, but it is letting me highlight Google Drive. So you could actually save it in Google Drive and then put it in to your Google Classroom account. So something to keep in mind while you're doing this. Here's the citation information. Again, you can scroll down here, MLA, and you can copy and paste this onto your works cited document. Now, you guys are going to do annotated bibliographies, and I'll work with you on that too. But for a works cited page, this is great. All right, and then what's nice about these things is they give you the title, they give you the database, they give you a lot of information. So you just needed to gather all of that information and definitely put it in your notes. Well, I hope that clears up some things for you. And I will just